Hello, my name is Tom Young. I'm a retired senior master sergeant and author of the upcoming World War II novel Silver Wings, Iron Cross. As you might imagine, the COVID-19 pandemic is preventing authors from doing the usual book tours they make to promote spring and summer releases. So, through the good offices of the Authors Guild, writers are reaching out to readers in other ways. One of those ways is videos like this one. I'd like to tell you about upcoming releases from three military veterans, and those releases and those veterans represent three different branches of the service: the Air Force, the Army, and the Navy. The first book I'd like to talk about comes from a fellow Air Force veteran, Buzz Bernard. Severn River Publishing plans to release Buzz's novel When Heroes Flew on April 28. I read When Heroes Flew before it went to press, and I can tell you it is a terrific tale of air combat in the European theater. Buzz is an interesting guy, by the way. He's a retired Air Force colonel, and he is a former senior meteorologist with the Weather Channel. And I'll show you a cover image of Buzz's book so you can recognize it when you see it online. When Heroes Flew by Buzz Bernard. The next book I'd like to talk about comes from an Army veteran. Matt Gallagher first came to literary notice with his Iraq War memoir, which was titled Kaboom! Embracing the Suck in a Savage Little War. His newest book is a novel titled Empire City. Empire City is an alternate history of modern America that takes an insightful look at some of the problems that we're facing in the real world. Empire City will be released by Atria Books on April 28th, and here's a look at the cover of Empire City by Matt Gallagher. The next book I'd like to tell you about comes from a Navy veteran. Rick Campbell spent 20 years in the Navy in the submarine community, and in fact on his last tour he was one of two men whose approval would have been required to launch his submarine's nuclear weapons. His newest novel is titled Deep Strike. It comes from St. Martin's Press in August. And in Deep Strike, the U.S. Atlantic Fleet races to stop a rogue Russian submarine funded by ISIS. And here's a look at the cover of Deep Strike by Rick Campbell. All these books are available through the normal online channels, Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, and so forth. You can also order them online in a way that supports independent bookstores if you want to order through bookshop.org or indiebound.org. I'm Tom Young, author of the upcoming World War II novel Silver Wings, Iron Cross, and I'll wrap up this little fireside chat by leaving you with this thought. Even when we're socially distanced, our stories still connect us.